W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of The Curse of Penryth Hall by Jess Armstrong, narrated by Emma Love.
Chapter 1. An Unwanted Journey. Exeter, August 1922. There were 3 things a girl wanted after the night I'd had. 1. A proper breakfast. 2. A scarcity of sunlight. And 3, possibly most important, coffee. Dark, bitter, and at least 2 pots. But I had none of the aforementioned. What I did have, however, was a splitting headache, a sunburn, and my octogenarian employer sitting alongside me in a deck chair with the Pall Mall Gazette and Globe in his hands. I blinked in the bright morning sun, then shut my eyes back tight. I braved a glance down at myself, still dressed in the same ochre silk evening gown from the night before, details of which returned in the vaguest of flickers, none particularly illuminating. The nearby bells of Exeter Cathedral rang out loud and clear, rattling around in my gin-muddled head. "Is there coffee?" "Is that all you have to say for yourself?" Mr. Owen flicked another page in his paper, his dark brown eyes fixed upon the newsprint. "When you didn't come down for breakfast, I thought you'd finally gone and drowned yourself in this death pit you've dug in my rose garden. But it seems you've nearly done the job in gin." I waved a hand at him, ignoring the twinge of truth in the last barb. "It's a bathing pool, Mr. Owen. They're going to be all the rage one day. Besides, your roses were dead when I moved here. I dare say I improved matters." He chuckled beneath his breath. At least he wasn't terribly cross. He seldom was, no matter how deep my provocation. I sat up in the wooden chair, pulling my knees against my chest, wincing at the light. The blackcap in the tree nearby was particularly effusive in his morning song. The fellow was a bit more cheerful than I. He slid a wire-framed pair of sunglasses across the table between us, and I breathed out a sigh of relief, taking them at once. God bless him. A rapidly cooling cup of tea sat on the table beside me, and I couldn't help but smile. This was our habit, he and I. Had been since I'd answered his advertisement for a room to let, though I'd gotten quite a bit more in the bargain. We'd lived together in this strange little world here in the eastern part of Devon, and it suited us both fine. In name, he owned it.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?